Hey guys, okay, so I'm Raven, and what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to show you guys some of my brother's games and some of my games, and it's really annoying because this is the third time I've tried to make this video, but I keep getting interrupted. I keep getting my dad is coming downstairs trying to talk to me, then my grandma has come in to talk to me about going for a walk, and it's just really annoying because I'm not being able to make this video yet. So I'm going to start with my brothers. First one on top of is Aliens vs Predators. Now the only time that my brother, me, or like my sister, me and my brother played this was I think 3 months ago when my sister and her boyfriend came around, and Johnny, my brother's best friend, and Matthew, my brother, played this on with me, was because what we wanted to do was see who could get the most kills. So we made a chart, and I was always like second because they knew I was like I wanted to play this. So I was always second. My brother was normally first. Johnny and my sister's boyfriend was always like third or fourth, and my sister was always last. So that's really funny just to watch them play. Also, the funny thing was they always start the light off, so it was a bit odd, but it was still fun. Right, next one is Aliens Carnival Marines Limited Edition. I played this like 2 days ago. I think it's a really good game. Also, you know, sometimes if you don't shoot at them enough and they don't die, they jump onto your face and you have to keep clicking the buttons. Well, it's really annoying because every time I do that, I feel like I'm actually gonna break my controller. So that's really annoying. And sometimes it doesn't even work, and I feel like I'm gonna throw my control on the floor. It's like gonna break it. Like, because if that doesn't work, then I just really want to break something. I'm that kind of person. Next one is this is actually really good because my brother and me watch a TV program, and he's now bought the game. He got this with Johnny. You might hear a lot about Johnny. I might show him in some of my videos if you want to meet him, and I might show you a picture of him. And next one is Defiance. Yeah. I haven't played it yet. I haven't seen my brother play it yet, but the TV program of it I think is amazing. The girl in this, she is really different, and in her kind, she is like told to be the chosen one, and her gods like take over her body. This is what I've got out of it. Take over her body, and then kill anyone that's in the way or around her. Like she makes contact with. And one time, like this guy she really trusts saw her, and he was like the only one that knew about it. So it's quite an interesting one. I'm sure, like, if I get around to playing it, it's gonna be a really good game. So yeah. If you see some green across here, it's because I'm moving the games around, because my brother, he has a specific order he puts them in, and I always have to remember it if I'm gonna play one of his games, because he gets really mad if it's not in the right order. Next one is Destiny. I know a lot of people have been talking about it, and some people think it's not as good. That's kind of crap. But I think it's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's crap, but yeah. At first, I was a bit confused in where it was going, but then I got more into the story, and it kind of made a bit more sense. Yeah, I'm really sorry if the green is distracting you. Right, you know. Yeah, you can't see anymore. Doom. Next one is Doom 3 BFG edition. Now, this is really funny when my brother first got this, because my dad and my brother kept talking about this game because they was literally in love with it, and I didn't know. I thought it was just a random game, and they was literally, when I said that, they was literally going to give me a lecture of the game, and I was like, okay, you don't need to tell me. So it was just really funny, just seeing that they were so in love with this game. So I guess my brother and my dad do have a connection over that game, but my brother and me have a connection over all of our games. So yeah, next one is Too Human. By the way, I'm sorry if I keep looking away. Just my brother has been literally moving around the whole time. My cats are trying to get some attention, so I'm sorry about that. Next one, Too Human. Like I said, sorry if I keep repeating myself. I haven't seen my brother play this yet. But it seems like a pretty good game, to be honest. I don't know. Also, if you want, you can say which games you have played out of them, or which games you want me to play, because I'll be so happy if you want me to play some games, especially if there's some of them in my collection, or my brother's collection. I wouldn't mind it, because I haven't played some of these games. Yeah, so next one is Space Marines. My brother describes it as machines, aliens, and people. Yeah, I have played it once, but I was a bit confused in some areas. But I didn't mind killing all the aliens, that's for sure. I haven't seen my brother play this in a while, so I'll have like a clear memory of it. I won't remember it as much, so I'm sorry if I can't be as descriptive as I should be. And next one is, I don't think my brother played this as much. He like played it once and then forgot about it after that. It's Mercenaries 2 World in Flames. Now, what I get of it is a Western kind of theme, because that's what it looked like the first time my brother played it. Yeah, I haven't played that one yet, so it would be interesting. Also, the people that you're fighting in it, I think they're a bit different than like normal people, because they was doing some bits that not normal people would do. Next one is Halo 4. I think it's quite interesting. My brother tries to connect with some of his friends on it. Oh yeah, by the way, sometimes you might see one of my brother's friends, Charlie. He's ginger and he always has his hair in a ponytail. He sometimes comes around, but not always. But Johnny, he literally comes around all the time with my brother, so don't be surprised if you see Johnny around. Next one is, I don't think my brother plays this as much. Sorry about that. Falling. My games are falling. Oh yeah. So my brother doesn't play this one as much, but sorry, my camera froze for a second then. Yeah, my brother doesn't play this one as much, but I think it's like an old one and then it broke at some point and he hasn't been able to fix it. It's Kane and Lynch Dead Men. If you could like try to give me some descriptive of it, that would be great, because we don't know where the package of it has gone, so I can't really give any detail. Alright, so that's all of my brother's games. Now we're on to my games, and it's annoying. He has 2 more games than me. The Defiance one and the Destiny one. I got the Defiance one when he was walking around town with Johnny, but Johnny was like, hey look, it's that game, Defiance, and he wasn't too much over it because he already had the game and he had already played it, but my brother was like, I want that, so he got that. Destiny he got with my dad when I was on the Xbox nearly all day. I was really into a game, not so sure which one it was. Might have been GTA or something, first time I was playing it. Right, so first one is Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm doing it like that because I'm holding some other games, so one sec. Yeah. What I try to do is I always try to get online because it's really funny sometimes. The problem is every time I'm like, people saying jump over this building with a motorcycle, I always have a glitch. I literally always have a glitch. So like if I try to do that and I always like fail or something, I'm always like inside the building, and it's not a place you should normally be, so it's a bit weird. Yeah, so I sometimes go online and I sometimes just play the game. Next one is Assassin's Creed the Third. Now we have got the second one and we have downloaded it. We do like Grand Theft Auto. My brother got all of the collection of it. He got every single one. I think there might have been the attic or something. The next one, I actually, first time I played this, I got in love with it because it was a really interesting story, and I kept collecting these. Final Fantasy the 8th. I think it's the 8th. Yes. And actually, I just love the characters in this. It's got a really good story, and every time I play it, I'm like, I so want to play all the others. And I'm hoping it'll make a 9th. I'm hoping it. Oh, now this one I got because one of my subscribers started to play it and they didn't finish it, and I was like, why didn't you finish it? And I really wanted to know more about the story of it, so I got it. So Alice the Madness Returns. They said it kept going over and over and over again, that kept repeating itself. And I didn't think so, because I played the game afterwards, and I thought that was going a normal base story. Also, when you're in the main menu and you put that on, you can get the original version of it. And I have gotten both. I've downloaded the original and I've gotten that one, and I think both of them are pretty good. Next one is Duke Nukem Forever. My brother has downloaded Duke Nukem 3D. It's not too bad in some cases. It's kind of like a puzzle game in some places. This one, everyone kept talking about how long it took and how great they have put this up to be. So we bought this because everyone was talking about it, and it was just something everyone was gonna do. Now this one, I hardly play. I played it once and I was like, I'm probably not gonna play this again. One of my subscribers, Smosh, they played it and it was showing really good parts of it. But when I played it, it was crap. To me, it was just not as good. It's kind of sexist in some cases. But yeah, Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Now, I'm guessing some of you want me to play this. I'll do it if you guys want to, but I'm not much of a fan of it. I don't mind the game, it's just not my kind of game. Someone suggested it to me to get it, so I was like, okay, I'll get it. Because this was actually before I watched the video of Smosh playing this. So I got it, and then I was like, I didn't play it then. So then I watched other people play it, and I said, oh, that looks okay. So then when I played it, it was like, what am I playing? It was not what I expected. Next one, this one is a really old one. This was actually the game my brother and me bonded over. It was quite young at the time. I don't know how old I was. I think I was like 6 or something. And it was the summer. I was really into nature. And so I got it. It's Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. Now, it's really different from when I first saw it. I didn't expect it. But it is a good game, and I like to keep looking back at it, and now that's how my brother and me connected. The problem is, my sister and me, we never connected over anything. The only time we actually saw each other, we always did an evil stare to each other. So yeah, not the best kind of bond, really. And she hardly talked. She was always on her phone, and sometimes she hardly understood any of the games. Like, my brother and me played a game, and then like a month later she would play the game and we had already completed it. And I tried to help her in some cases, but she's always like, well, you gotta do what it says. I was like, you don't have to do what it says. You can take another route or something. And next one is the Orange Box. Now, it's got 3 games in it. It's got Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I'm a fan on Half-Life 2. I do like it. It's also got Team Fortress 2 and Portal. I have played Half-Life 2 and Portal. I haven't got round to playing Team Fortress 2 yet, but I might try to play it. Yeah, so that's all of my games. If you want me to play any certain kind of games, I won't mind buying them. Or if you want me to play some of the games we've already got, I won't mind at all. I might make another video of showing you guys some of the ones we have downloaded. And I think that's it for now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!